And what is MM, which is also called as inventory management? Okay, so FI MM integration. So where exactly both models will get integrated, sir? At what instances, at what scenarios, at what levels both are integrated? So so till now what we had seen, sir, we accounts receivable, accounts payable, we learned individual models, right? Like posting AB60 or posting AB75, like customer invoice or vendor invoice, right? But these are like non-PO transactions, like direct FI transactions without reference to materials inventory. Now here we have both non-PO and PO, right? This is what we had seen earlier, P60 micro transactions, right? Either this one or this one. This is this. Okay, okay. Let me put it like this. This is from FI side. Okay, vendor invoice, direct without reference, without any reference to purchase order. But here purchase order, this is reference to the purchase order. So here what we do, Miro. So initially it starts with purchase requisition. The process I'm talking about, sir. Okay, purchase requisition. No accounting impact. This is in real time. We don't post any such a transaction because this is related to inventory. MM consultant. Okay, MM team will test the scenarios by using purchase requisition. Next, goods receipt. So you are receiving materials from the supplier. So this has accounting impact. But before this, we missed something. Purchase order. Okay, purchase order. There is no accounting impact here. Goods receipt. This has accounting impact. At the time of goods receipt, when we receive metals from the suppliers, we post accounting documents such as inventory, right? We are debiting the inventory, crediting the GRIR. What is GRIR? It's a goods received, invoice receipt account. This is a clearing account. This is clearing account. So until the this is a first instance, second scenario, I mean third in the process, this is a third step, this is a fourth step, which is invoice receipt. Okay, what happens? Yes, accounting impact is there. What so this here during goods received we posted with the GRIR account as a credit account, right? Credited. Here the same thing, but we debit it. We are clearing the GRIR account. Here ఏం రావాలి ఇక్కడ సప్లయర్ రావాలి supplier credit. Okay, why we have this account, sir? Why this clearing account is there? Why we are defining GRIR account as a open item account? We are creating this account as an open item account. Why? Because until my invoice is received, this will show as an open item, right? That's the reason we are creating clearing account, GRIR account. So this is getting cleared here, cleared because we received the invoice receipt. So one transaction is with inventory receipt, one transaction is with invoice receipt. Okay, and as usual, this is supplier payment or vendor payment. How how do we make the payment to suppliers? Either manual or APP, automatic payment program. So supplier will become what supplier will become, sir? Debited and which bank account? Which bank account, sir? Incoming or outgoing? Outgoing. Yep, outgoing account. So This is also clearing account. Do you agree? Because we are creating this account as clearing account because for the BRS. Remember, sir, yesterday we discussed. So till here, till payment, this is the process from the. I mean, basically, this still here it comes under inventory transactions. Okay, but this is something from the accounts payable perspective. Accounting comes into picture here. Now, MM consultant will define all the config settings which is related to the purchasing activities. So all the purchasing activities will consider, I mean, will be done in purchase organization by using purchase organization. Okay, it considers all the purchasing activities. So, and this purchase organization is assigned to the company code and plant. What is plant here? Plant is a where the goods are produced, where goods or services are produced. We have one more thing, movement type. What is movement type? Each material in SAP, each material movement defined by movement types or differentiated by movement types. Each metal movement in SAP defined by movement types. Example, sir. Here at the time of goods receipt, right? We are receiving goods receipt against purchase order. That is called 101 movement type. Okay, MT 101. So GR against PO 101. So like this, you have n number of movement types. Okay. Now, what is valuation class? This is very important. GL accounts are determined based on this. Not only based on this, but GL accounts determine based on valuation class. Okay. So valuation class are defined as raw materials, raw materials and semi-finished goods and finished goods. So these are differentiated by valuation class. Like we see some identifications are VC10, VC20, something. Okay. Some identification we define at the time of configuration settings. So where this valuation class is assigned? In the material master. VC is assigned in material master under accounting tabs. Is it clear, sir? So basically, GL accounts are determined overall, if you consider all the inputs here, okay, based on valuation class, based on transaction keys, based on movement type, system based on valuation class, transaction keys, movement type will determine GL accounts. This is important. Here we understood what is a valuation class, we understood movement type, but what is transaction keys? Transaction keys are course, transaction keys are used for the business transactions only. But what related? Inventory related. Okay, which are used to differentiate different business transactions. It's a inventory example. Inventory related. Okay, for take this example. We received goods receipt, right? At the time of goods receipt, we are posting inventory and GRIR account. So inventory account, okay, inventory account here in the system we assign transaction key as BSX. So this is called one SAP has provided one transaction key where we assign inventory GL account to the BSX. Okay, GRIR account will be assigned to the RRX. This is standard, supplier standard. This is same again. So any movement type, every movement type, not only movement type, any other transactions. Okay, each and every business transaction from the inventory perspective will be posted via transaction key. It's a combination again. The combination of validation class, the combination of transaction keys, as I mentioned, BSX or RRX, the combination of and movement types, 101, so on. All this on the basis of all these combinations, the GL account will get derived. Will determine the GL accounts. So we are not going to post manual to these GL accounts. System will update automatically since it is integrated with your MM module. At the time of goods receipt, user process only goods receipt transaction, but in the back end, system automatically update the accounting document. That is called integration with MM module. Is that clear, sir? దీంట్లో ఏదైనా ఉంది సార్ అర్థంగా ఉంది any one field. So now most of the see since this is MM module, right? So most of the configuration settings are done by MM consultant. We are like we as a SAP FI consultant, we configure the GL accounting related areas. Okay. Since this is a training server, we need to do the configure settings, all MM settings. Okay. Let us see. We'll start with the MM configuration settings. The plant. So SPRO reference IMG. So I'm not very good at configuration path, sir, because since this is not our area, we can use the transaction code OX10. OX10. Sorry, just I'm repeating again. All these configuration settings are done by which consultant? MM consultant. Okay. But as a consultant, as a FI consultant, at least I should understand the configuration settings. Okay. So SAP has provided some standard plant also. So what I mentioned in my tracker, Excel tracker here, define plant ID, name one, description. Okay, so you have to define the plant here. Go to the new entries or copy the entries. You can just change the identification. So what is our company code, sir? Let me give the same identification so that it is easy to remember. So plant for Telu, plant for Telu. Okay, so all these are coming by default. Let it be. So someone has changed something, I think, but it's fine. No issues. Click on copy. We'll see if we are facing some errors. We'll see. Okay, this one let us remove it. uh, Tilu, it's coming here. Click on continue. Okay, click on save. basically what I have done here, I have created one plant. Sir, what is plant here? What is plant? Produced, right? It's a manufacturing plant. So this is Telus group. Okay, so we have configured the first step. Create storage location. Storage location, obviously, where we store the materials. It could be raw materials, it could be semi-finished goods, or it could be finished goods. Okay, so OX09, OX09, OX09 and view cluster is reversed for cloud edition. Please use X92 and TCP instead. OX092. I'm seeing for the first time. X09, OX09 gives message. Control C, Control V. So your storage location, definitely it will be near your plant, right, sir? So under which plant it considered the storage location? So our plant is Telu. So now we have to define storage locations. Okay. So again, this is storage location for Telu. I'm just giving the description, sir. Telu's storage location. It is fine. Valid. Click on save. Continue. So let us what is there? Just a storage location description. As of now, I've just created the raw materials. So if you want to differentiate for raw materials, for semi-finished goods, finished goods, for the different storage locations, fine. But generally speaking, it will be only one location where all the materials are considered at one place. Purchase organization. So here what we are going to do, we are going to define the purchase organization. Okay. So what is the T code, sir? OX08 slash OOX08 new entries. Just I'm giving Telu as a purchasing organization. Okay. And the description is Telu PO. Validity is validity. So valid purchase organization it is. This is fine. So what purchase organization will do, sir? What is the purchase organization? It considers all the purchasing activities. Okay. So it's a hierarchy area for the purchasing activities, purchase organization. So if SAP has provided documentation, right, sir, for each field. So on an organization unit in logistics, subdividing an enterprise according to the requirements of purchasing. Yep. So a purchase organization will procure materials and services. It consider all the purchasing activities, right? So negotiates conditions of purchase with vendors and responsible for such transactions. So basically it is related to all purchasing activities. So they have to select the vendor, they have to bargain with the vendor. So they have to select the vendor. So everything comes under purchasing organization. So to keep it very simple, is a separate department you can say. Do you agree, sir? Purchasing department. Okay, so these three is plant, storage location, purchase organization. We have defined three, sir. Now we know where we have assigned to the company code. So now it starts with the company code assignment. Assignment of plant to company code OX18. 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 So go to the position. Our company code is Telu. Now I don't see here. So system is not giving any option. Click on new entries. So company code is Telu. Plant is Telu. That's good. So it is very easy to remember. Continue. So we are assigning our plant to our company code. And what is your next step? Assignment of purchase organization to company code. That's interesting. Again, OX01. OX01 position. Purchase organization is Telu. Is that right, sir? So company code also Telu. Press enter. Continue. This is also fine. These two steps we have completed, and also assign purchase organization to, of course, here we assign to the company code, here we need to assign to the plant or purchasing activities. Okay. Okay. OX 17. OX 17. So new entries, our purchase organization is Telu and our plant also Telu. Press enter. It is very simple. Is this is clear, sir? This part, this is definition, infrastructure definition and assignment. So it is very simple, right? So if you go to the IMG path, so as I mentioned, sir, I'm not very good, but it comes under enterprise structure. So here definition, since we are discussing either material management, logistics or logistic general, right? Either it's at least you should have all the settings under this logistic general, logistic execution or material management. Let us open this one. See, plant is there here. Okay. And if you go to the logistics execution, you can see the, I don't see anything here, logistics general. Okay, this is fine. Go to the metal management. Here we have storage location. Okay. And metal management, we have purchase organization also. Close here, and come back to the assignment. So we are assigning um, logistic general here, assign plan to company code. Also metal management, assign to the, assign purchase organization to plant, assign purchase order to company code. Okay. So basically we have defined definitions and assignments. And so definitely it's the same way under logistic general. Okay. And under middle management you can see further steps here. So we'll see the next upcoming steps here. So till 432 we have completed, sir. 433, here what we are defining, we are defining attributes for material type. So when I say material type, again raw material, semi-finished goods or finished goods. So we have the different three material types, right? So raw material, semi-finished ones, finished goods. So let us create, since we need to purchase raw materials, so at least in the beginning we will create one material type for raw materials. So is what SAP is saying is position ROH. This is standard raw material. Copy material type description. Select save. Double click on quantity value, updating position, valuation area, plant, material type, quantity. So it's the same thing again till here. So this is for the semi-finished product. This is for the finished product. Okay. This is fine. So T code is OM S2. OM S2. So we have material type. Go to the position ROH. Select, continue. So here valuation area, do you think our company code came? Telu, see, valuation area is Telu, but it's coming by default. Select your quantity value, value updating. So come back here, select your ROH raw materials, click on copy. So we are creating it, sir. So I want to put it as same ROH under, I mean just Telu raw materials for Telu company code. Okay. So don't change any other parameters. Click on copy. It's 136 entries has been copied. So here select your raw materials. Click on quantity while updating. So go to the position. Press enter. Telu here. So select your quantity updating, value updating. Click on save. Continue. So for your inventory, your quantity should get updated. Your value should get updated. That's the meaning here. And we have defined the material type as raw materials. That's it. To manufacture a product, you need raw materials, right? So, so here what we did, we created one raw material, copying to the from the standard raw material ROH. Go to the next step. Sir, if you don't, so if really if you want the path, right? So what you should do? Attributes for material type. So select this one, copy it. If you really want the path, then what you should do? Control F, Control V. Otherwise, what is the description? Attributes for material type. So what I'll mention here? Attributes for material types. Just search it. Not coming. Remove the material type. We'll search with material type. You can see many are there, sir. I'm just searching it. Do you see anywhere material types? See here. Yep. It's under parent node material types. Luckily, we have parent node material types. So from here, we create. So where is the path? Shit. It is coming under here, sir. Define material. Define attributes of material type. Under this is going under basic settings. Again, this is coming under material type. Sorry, material master. This is coming under logistics general. Okay. Either it will be logistic general, or under logistics execution, or under inventory management, material management. Okay, all the settings will be there. But this is something that it's a configuration setting, sir. Okay, so it's very good if you know the path. If you don't know the path, also it's fine. At least you should remember some T codes. So we define the raw material here. Maintain posting periods per company code for metal management. So here we are defining the position, company code, year, period. So we have to specify to the inventory management also. What is your fiscal year? What is your period also? OMSY. So go to the OMSY. I think I already open. No. OMSY position. Company code is Telu. So you have to mention what is your financial year, sir. This is your year current period. So year basically what is your current year? So 2025 current period. Yep. My current period is, what is your current period, sir? April, May, June, July. 04. Okay. Press enter. So system automatically gives the previous period. This is previous period, previous year. Okay. And this is your last month of your last financial year. Okay. This is your allow postings to previous year. If you activate, then you can post in the previous period also. If you don't post it, then you are not activating the previous month. Click on allow back postings, click on save. Okay, continue. This is something again MM team will define. Creation plant parameters. OM copy from plant 1000 to plant target copy. So we are copying from the standard plant the parameters. What is the T code, sir? OMI8. OMI8. So here what it is saying, go to the copy from 1000. So let us check what we have. Standard plant. Someone has changed the name, I think. Copy. Or else, what is 1000? So someone has copied some. It would be two plants. So I'm just giving our plant name. Telu. I'm copying. Copy. Override the parameters. So basically I copied the plant from the 1000 standard plant. Okay, here what we have done, just copied the plant parameters. 436 I don't have transaction code, but plant parameters, the same thing. We'll see if anything is missing, we'll come back here. Default values of tax codes for invoice verification OMR2. What it is saying? New entries, company code, description, tax code V0, tax code for unplanned delivery cost V0, save. So basically we are putting as input as 0 tax codes. OMR2 slash OMR2 new entries, Telu, task codes for PO transactions for Telu, V0, V0 presenter. What we have, sir? V0 and V0. Why it is not considering then? So, but it's considering here. This is also not considering. I'll just create it, sir, as of now. Save. Click on continue. So what you should do here? I'll just make small notes. Okay. So this one, row number 437. I'm putting as some. Okay. What is the issue here? No tax codes available. That's right, sir. Because I think someone has changed the standard settings. Slash O SPRO IMG financial accounting global settings tax on sales and purchases and basic settings ASEAN country to calculation to procedure position India. So someone has created something. Not sure if they have created a zero. That is fine. If I change it to tax in, definitely you should have the tax codes. Tax in. So this is your standard tax in procedure, sir. Okay. So I'm just going to here. So someone has changed again, but this is something where SAP has created the tax procedure. Tax in. Here it's the sales tax. Okay. If required, we'll define it, sir. Okay. We'll see. We have not covered taxation part, right? Tax codes. So we have defined company code, but we have not sent tax codes, which is 0% tax codes V0 V0 for both. One is for normal and one is for unplanned delivery cost. GR tolerance group tolerance set law tolerance limits OMC0 OMC0 company code tolerance key B1 copy change company code do not check save repeat the same for task B2 VP. So basically you are like creating the limits for the different business transactions B1 B2 VP. Okay, go to the, do we have transaction code? OMC0 slash OMC0 position company code is Telu. So no, there is no company code here. Click on. So better. What we'll do, sir? We'll copy the same parameters. These three parameters. If you look at here, B1, B2, VP. Copy it. Just change your company code to Telu. But this is USD, sir. Cancel. This is fine. So I'm just considering um, Raj SAP training. Click on copy. This is Indian rupee. I'm just changing to uh, Telu and just mark it as do not check. Press enter. Do not check. Press enter. Did we change this one? Press enter. This also Telu. Do not check. Sorry. This also do not check. Click on copy. Why these many entries are coming? It's already there. So B1, B2, VP, tells group, tells you. So we basically copied three entries, sir. Is it okay? So come back. So basically these are created for different quantity or price variances. So when what will be the situation, sir? Situation is whenever you are purchasing goods from the suppliers, so you will ask 100 quantity, they will send 110 quantity or 90 quantity. So there is a variance in the quantity. And if you are purchasing for one quantity for 100 rupees, now the supplier is charging 110 rupees. There is a change in the price variance. Okay, at high level. What is the next entry? We have completed this GR tolerances, set tolerance level price variance. So tolerance limits for price variance. This is PSE. So what is this one? Tolerance limits for price variance. Let us search with the tolerance limits for price variance. See here, sir. Under purchase order, under purchasing, right? So what I'll do? I'll pick it here. How to find the transaction code, sir? This is coming under purchase order. Purchase order is coming under purchasing, under metal management. Additional information, display key, IMG activity. Roll it here. So under metal management, under purchasing, under purchase order, under that we have set tolerance limits for price variance. OMEU. Not sure if this works. Slash O OMEU. Yep. No. OMEU. It's not working. This is not working. We have to go with the path. So execute the program. So what we should do here? I'm considering both P and SE. All are P and SE only. Copy and just change the company code here. Do not check. Do not check. Do not check. Do not check. Click on copy. This also change the company code to Telu. This also do not check. Click on copy. Click on save. Continue. So I'm just writing here, since there is no transaction code for this one. It is mentioned OMU, but it's not working. OMEU. Let me try once again. OMEU. No. What I'll do, sir? I'll just copy here. It is coming under MM, under that purchasing, under that purchase order. Okay. Is it fine, sir? Just I'm writing here one path for this one. So this is done. Parameters for, let me remove this yellow color. Let it be. Parameters for invoice verification, set tolerance bit for invoice, tolerance PP, BD, company code, etc. OMR6, this is also for the invoice verification. OMR6, what is the requirement here? PP and BD. What is PP? PP is for price variance and BD is for small differences automatically. Copy PP and BD. Copy it. Company code is Telu. Do not check. Press enter. And PP is price variance. Telu. Just update it as do not check. Press enter. Control S. Control. Fine. This is fine. So this one parameters for invoice verification. Now the next step is define automatic status change OMRV slash O OMRV position. What is the company code? Telu. So here we don't have a company code. So company code is Telu. And what is this one? Set correct invoice to completed. Save. So this is also done. Automatic status change. New address company code set correct to invoice to completed. This is fine. Valuation control. Define valuation control. Select column. See, sorry, select valuation grouping active. Save. OMWM. OMWM slash O OMWM, where we are going to select valuation grouping code is active. We already activated valuation grouping code. Click on save, copy back, continue. Valuation grouping code, valuation grouping code OMWD, position valuation area plan, valuation grouping code 0001, save. So OMWD, OMWD. Here go to position, view valuation area as Telu. So this is our valuation area, and valuation group is code is, yes, mentioned, I mean in the tracker it is mentioned as 0001. Just add it as 0001. Sir, valuation area is where you are validating the materials at what level, either company code level or at plant level. So we are validating at plant level only. Okay. So valuation grouping code is, again it's a multiple valuation areas, different. When you if you group your plants, then it becomes valuation grouping. It's a plant grouping. Anyhow, this is something that they will define it, but we should understand the concept. So what I have done, sir, valuation control is also done. Valuation grouping code, this is also done. OMWM, OMWD also done. Now valuation class, this is something where we integrate with your consultant, sir. Okay. Anyhow, but it's a combination. The both the teams should work accordingly for the different valuation classes. OMSK. So what we have defined here: account category reference, valuation class, and middle type account category reference, as I mentioned. So let us create for the raw materials OMSK. OMSK. So what is my first step here? Account category reference. So let me create account category reference. New entries. What, sir? You're saying something? Telu account. Are you there, sir? Save. Continue. Back. So I have created one account category reference. Valuation class. This also. Let me create it. New entries. Valuation class is Telu, raw materials, account category reference. We have defined just now. We defined account category reference. What is it we defined here now? Account category reference for Telu. So as I had given just the same name. So this is valuation class. I just giving just differentiating the name because raw materials. Okay. Description raw materials valuation class for Telu. Okay. Press enter. Description. Save it. So we are linking your first year what we defined. Just we had given the identification for account category reference. Here valuation class we linked with between these two. Now metal type account category reference. So go to position metal type. So we defined one metal type. What was your sir? ROH right? Yep, it's a Telu. So now we have to give account category reference. We defined Telu only as account category reference. Okay, click on save. So we have defined valuation class also. Copy change movement types OMGG. This is only observation transaction. No need to define anything, but we'll see OMJJ. What it is? OMJJ. Sir, initially we discussed, right? We have each movement type in each metal movement in SAP will be defined by movement types. So select movement type, continue. So for example, just continue, don't give anything. We'll see. So SAP is giving all the movement types here. Almost 322 are there. So goods receipt 101. Double click here. You can see the goods receipt parameters. These are standard parameters, sir. Okay. So I mean you have hundreds of parameters here. Don't change anything. These are the standard movement types. Short text. If you change if even one parameter also, we are gone case. So this is something description and allow transaction. So for this movement type, these are the different T codes that it is applicable for this movement type. Different transactions are linked with your movement type. Okay. Help text. Yep. It's basically all the descriptions here. So what I want to tell you is here we are defining different, I mean defining in the sense SAP already predefined the movement types. You have hundreds of movement types. Each and every metal movement in SAP will defined by movement type. So that is, this is only OMJJ is only for the observation. Do not change any parameters. If you change it, will be difficult during testing the scenarios. Creation of GL accounts. Again, this is our part. So basically our part is something between your valuation classes and the GL accounts. Okay. GL accounts. So here what it is saying, raw material, balance local currency, short key, line item display, FHC, petal account. So we have separate field status group. Okay. And this is a balance sheet, short and long text, Jira year clearing account. Okay. So and we have some price differences account. So we'll create it accordingly as per our scenario, sir. Okay. So let us don't create now. We'll see at the time of instances, at the time of business transactions. At that time, you'll understand more clearly why we are creating the GL account. And so this is fine. 447. What is 447? Assignment of these two. Assignment of accounts for automatic postings. We'll see. At the time of posting the transaction, system will definitely trigger the errors. Based on the error, we'll assign the GL accounts and configuration. Creation of metal master record. Here we need to define metal master record. So let us create one raw material now. MM01. MM01. So material, some raw material from Telu. Industry. So do we have any copy option? Metal ID, industry sector, mechanical engineering, metal type, F4, basic data. So basically sector also it is selected as some mechanical engineer. Metal type, this is what we have created. Telu. So we created as this one, sir. Raw materials for Telu. This is correct. Okay. This is your identification, and this is for your some industry specific. This is your material type. So basically, this is our relevant one. This is standard one. Click on enter. Description: raw material for Telu. Unit of measure. So depends again. How do you want to create the unit of measure? So it's a quantity. If you look at here, what we have maintained, sir, here, basic data one, purchasing MRP one. So system did not ask this one, huh? So unit of measurement, system went here direct. kg. So these slabs are coming by default. Additional data. Okay. So let me clear here. kg. This is a language. This is fine. So who will create metal master? So under basic data one, purchasing MRP. So basically basic data, purchasing data, accounting one, costing, save as default messages, continue, plant 4. Storage location, default values, continue, description, rate of measurement, material group 0104, mechanics, purchasing group, MRP type, storage location, planned delivery time, price control, moving price, material origin selected. So basically here we are, sir, kg. Okay. Default description, unit of measurement. This is description we had given. We had given the measurement, material group, purchasing group 000. This is 00104. This is 00104, but we'll see what it is 00104. You will have hundreds of fields, sir, in the metal master. This is the biggest metal master in SAP. 00104. We are using the standard one. No entries, create entry. So there are no entries, just cancel it. We'll use some. I was just expecting some standard here. So let me let me use this metal group as 01. Okay. So here, anything else is here? Have you seen anything? Yep, this is fine. Go to the basic data. So here also I don't see anything important from the accounting perspective. This is also not required. Classification, not required anything. So go to the plant data store. Okay, here it's there. Raw material. So system is by default it is giving production plan for AYEL. This is wrong. So plant data storage 1. This is also wrong. Come back. No. So here we just pressed enter, sir, here. Okay. We defined material, we had given identification, mechanical engineer, this is our material type. Here we have to create, we have to select the select views. Select views, see this screen should come initially. Now we have to confirm for while creating this, I mean, what are the different views that you want to activate for this material, raw material. Okay, that's the reason in our tracker also it is mentioned here. Basic data, so basically you are considering the basic data, purchasing data, MRP data, MRP1 and MRP1 and 2 and accounting 1, costing 1. So these are the different basic datas. So basic 1, basic 2 and what else we have, sir? MRP1, 2 and costing and accounting. System is considering the, yep, this is fine. Click on costing one, two, let us continue. So now system is asking the raw description here, raw material description, message unit measure kg. So this is okay. While creating, we'll see if you get the while creating it 00101 something 00104 00104. No, it's not coming anyhow. Let us create 01. So under basic data 2, here also I don't see anything. Go to the direct general plant data. By default this is coming, sir. Cancel it. Cancel. Click on exit. Sorry, click on no. mm01. So here RM, click on select views. Here, sir. So this is fine. Save as default values. Continue plant F4. Save as default values. Continue plant F4. So this is fine. This is fine. Come back here. Cost, as you mentioned, costing 1, costing 2. Default setting. Continue. But this is going to another plant. So plant, it's going another plant. So we are doing something wrong here. Select views. This is okay. Default setting. Continue. Organization levels. Someone has changed the main raw material plant. Organization levels. This is fine. So what it's better to when your organization levels are coming after creating it or later, sir? Organization levels are coming later. Vehicle engineering, metal type, basic data, purchase. This is coming. I have not mentioned here organization levels. So if I click here, then if I, it's okay, on levels. So here it's the system is saying, sir, plant is Telu and storage location also Telu, right? Yep. No. SL Telu. I mean storage location for Telu. Click on default setting. Material ledger must be set productive for valuation area Telu. So system is throwing some message here. Material ledger. So message number. It is required to activate material ledger via transaction code OMX2, OMX3, OMX1. Afterwards, it needs to be set productive via transaction CMK start. So system is expecting these two steps. So I'm just adding here. Okay. So I can't copy because this is another system, sir. OM X1, OM X2, OM X3, and what is another one? CKM start. CKM start. Why we are doing all this, sir? We are activating material ledger for inventory management. It is required to activate material ledger via transaction code AMX2, X3, X1. Afterwards, it needs to be set productive to wire transfer CKM start. Please stick to the process described in SAP note. Company code is blocked for any material ledger related to actions due to open queue to PEEP transport. Scenarios like material creation or material posting are not possible. 2831274. Okay, basically material ledger is said to be productive for validation area TELU. So this is without doing this one, we cannot proceed to create a material master. Okay, fine, sir. Then we'll continue. We'll learn each one by one. We'll see. But this is something. It's the integration part, sir. Okay.